WWDC is tomorrow, and Apple's gonna announce new updates to macOS, iOS, new MacBooks, and new iPads, and also possibly an Echo competitor. In this video, we'll be talking about the updates coming to the MacBook Pro. Now, what we are definitely gonna see are new processors, RAM, and graphics. On the processor side, Apple will be upgrading from the current Skylake processors to Kaby Lake, which has better performance, higher clock speeds, and consumes less power. So the current Skylake processors are clocked at 2.5 GHz and turbo up to 3.1 GHz. The Kaby Lake processors will be clocked at 2.7 GHz and will turbo up to 3.5 GHz. Remember, this is on the base variant of the MacBook Pro 15-inch. Now, the Kaby Lake processors do this while consuming 16% less power, which means an hour of extra battery life. And they perform 15% better than the current MacBook Pros. And because of all this power saving, we'll most likely see 32 gigs of RAM on the high-end MacBook Pro, or it'll be available as an upgrade. Now, the graphics chips that will be available will again be from AMD. And on the 15-inch base variant of the MacBook Pro, we'll see an RX 550, which is an upgrade over the 450. The 450 had 1 teraflops of performance, and the RX 550 will have around 1.2 teraflops of performance. That's again around a 15% increase in performance, and this will consume less power. On the highest end MacBook Pro 15-inch, we'll most likely see an RX 560, and it'll have around 2 teraflops of performance. Now, comparing this to the RX 460, which is on the current high-end MacBook Pro, it had 1.8 teraflops of performance. So this will again be another 15% increase in performance. Now, some less likely updates coming to the MacBook Pro include a bigger battery and an updated Touch ID, maybe a new Touch Bar chip from the T1 to the T2, and the trackpad might have additional features such as Apple Pencil support, but I really don't see that happening. So that's all I think coming to the new MacBook Pro in 2017. And I think it's a pretty good upgrade if you don't have the current MacBook Pro. Anyway, thanks for watching, and we'll see what happens at WWDC.